Module overview. Building upon the foundational knowledge of pitch and rhythmic notation. From the previous modules, Module 3 embarks on an in-depth exploration of the crucial concepts of clefs, key signatures, and the systematic identification of pitch within the staff. Mastery of this module is indispensable for reading, writing, and interpreting music accurately across various instruments and vocal ranges. 1. The concept and function of clefs are the gatekeepers of pitch reading, anchoring the staff by assigning a specific pitch to a designated line. Without clefs, the 5 lines and 4 spaces of the staff are ambiguous. Historical development. Clefs evolved from the early medieval period, initially to accommodate vocal ranges and later adapting for instrumental music. The clefs standardized the pitch placement on the staff to correspond with the vast diversity of human and instrumental tessituras. Primary clefs. Treble clef, G clef, encircles the second line, marking it as G4, making it ideal for high-pitched instruments and voices. Bass clef, F clef. Its 2 dots flank the 4th line, indicating it as F3, suitable for low-pitched instruments and voices. Alto and tenor clefs, C clefs. Movable clefs placing middle C on different lines. 3rd line for alto, 4th for tenor. These clefs serve mid-range instruments such as viola and tenor trombone. Less common clefs, soprano, mezzo-soprano, baritone clefs, and others are rarer, but used in specific repertoires and contexts. Practical application. Selecting the appropriate clef is vital to minimize ledger lines and facilitate ease of reading. 2. Systematic pitch identification on the staff lines and spaces naming conventions. Every line and space is assigned a letter name corresponding to the musical alphabet, A through G, repeating cyclically. Mnemonic devices. Widely used memory aids assist in pitch identification. For example, treble lines, E, G, B, D, F, every good boy does fine. Treble spaces, F, A, C, E, spells face. Bass lines, G, B, D, F, A, good boys do fine always. Bass spaces, A, C, E, G, all cows eat grass. Middle C as a reference point, middle C, C4, serves as a pivotal landmark, its position varying across clefs. First ledger line below treble staff. First ledger line above bass staff center line in alto clef. 4th line in tenor clef. Reading ledger lines. Extending pitch range by adding short ledger lines above or below the staff, requiring precision in note identification. 3. Understanding key signatures. Key signatures inform the musician which pitches are consistently sharpened or flattened throughout a piece, establishing tonality and harmonic context. Construction of key signatures. Key signatures consist of sharps, shears, or flats, placed at the beginning of each staff line after the clef. Order of sharps and flats. Sharps follow the sequence. F bass, C bass, G bass, D bass, A bass, E bass, B bass. Flats follow the sequence. BB, EB, AB, DB, GB, CB, FB number of accidentals per key. The number of sharps or flats determines the key. For example, 1 sharp denotes G major, E minor, 2 sharps D major, B minor, etc. Major and minor keys. Each key signature corresponds to both a major and its relative minor key, sharing the same key signature but differing in tonal center. Enharmonic equivalence. Certain keys are enharmonically equivalent, e.g., C UR major and DB major, sharing pitches but differing in notation. 4. Practical techniques for pitch and key signature mastery. Key signature identification. Recognizing the pattern and number of sharps or flats quickly and associating them with their corresponding keys. Applying key signatures. Adjusting all notes accordingly while reading or writing, understanding the harmonic implications. Transposition. Using knowledge of key signatures and pitch placement to transpose music between keys and clefs. Sight reading and ear training. Integration. Training exercises to reinforce pitch recognition with corresponding sounds. 5. Advanced topics. Multiple clefs in a single score and transposing instruments. Scores with multiple clefs. Orchestral and choral scores employ multiple clefs to accommodate various instruments and voices, requiring fluid switching in reading. Transposing instruments. Understanding how key signatures and clefs interact for instruments that sound pitches differently from written, e.g., B clarinet, French horn. Clef changes within a piece. Some compositions include clef changes to accommodate extreme registers, which performers must read seamlessly. 6. Notation, best practices, and common pitfalls. Proper spacing of key signatures and clefs to avoid visual clutter. Avoiding excessive ledger lines by selecting appropriate clefs. Differentiating accidentals in key signatures from those used as alterations within measures. Learning objectives. By completing this module, you will be able to accurately identify and apply the 4 primary clefs and understand their historical and practical contexts. Systematically name pitches on any staff line or space across clefs, including ledger lines. Recognize and interpret all standard key signatures, linking them to their major and minor keys. Apply key signatures correctly when reading, writing, or transposing music. Navigate multi-clef scores and understand implications for transposing instruments.